Okay, I'm going to do a video up and show everybody how to make a gas can carrier that I made for my King Quad 700. The picture I'm showing you right now is a full-size jerry can. I bought it from cheaperthandirt.com. They're out of Texas, and these jerry cans are actually a Czechoslovakian made. Now the one in question that I'm going to be using is the smaller one right there. It's a 1 liter size. No, I'm sorry. It's a 1 gallon size, which is 4 liters. And I got it painted to match my four-wheeler and also to make it look better. They're very well built. They're rugged. Take a lot of abuse. They got a unique, let me open this top up, lid. You can see that lid is unique, and that's what takes a special style of nozzle that'll mate with it. Right now, Cheaper Than Dirt can't get a hold of these nozzles. If you keep harassing them, maybe they get some new manufacturer to make them or something. But I got these a while back, and I was able to get one. I got another one somewhere, I just can't seem to find it. But for now, when you build this, you're going to have to rely on a funnel if you build this. Like I said, these are very well built. They're small, 1 gallon size. You can see it's next to the regular size one. Let me get a better picture of it. You don't want to carry that big old thing. The little 1 gallon size will carry you a long way, so that's why you want for extra gas. And I'll show you how I got it on my four-wheeler. This is my King Quad 700, and you can see I got it mounted on the front rack. The front rack is rated for 88 pounds, so it will be able to handle the 1 gallon of fuel. And I built this really neat rack system. And if you can look, I'll show some details on it. The sides, I have 1-inch clips that latch it in place. So you see that? See how this comes down and latches in place? Yeah, latches in place. And there's a little eyelet right there. That little eyelet is what I use these clips to put in and make it stay in place. Now you can see the frame, I'm just going to go ahead and unhook it, is all made of the, I believe that's 1 1/4 inch perforated angle iron. It's thin gauge stuff. I didn't want nothing heavy. And the base frame, I don't have my measurements with me right now, but let me show you the top piece. I'll take the top piece off. The top piece is square. And it's flat in the middle, and I got 2 edges like that. Approximately 9 inches long right there. But you can see how I attach these, all the clips are on the top, on this top piece. And I used flathead screws in there so it would fit flush as possible. You see that? Right there. This is not very big. I didn't want a big heavy top piece. Let me put that down, pull the fuel tank out, and put this on the side, and I'll show you the frame. The frame has a tight fit, and what I did is I put I cut, and I'd take a screwdriver and I'd flip it under, and I just bend this around that tank to where the tank is a tight, snug fit. Now right there is where it all came together, and I wish I had a flatter way to do that. I need to redo that so it could fit down lower. I got it bolted in 2 places on, there's a piece that runs here. I got it bolted in a couple places, and just for giggles, as extra assurance, I have a hose clamp there and there. Otherwise, it's in place really, really strong and good. You see it's not moving. But because I only had to put one cut, it's all continuous all the way around, which I really liked. But like I said, I made a cut like right there, and I would fold it under with a screwdriver. The corners are not bolted together, but you can see how the latch, how I've knocked them nuts down right there to get them to fit. But the fuel tank fits in, you can see, just like this. You can see just like that, and it fits in place quite well. I set this up so the nozzle area would be up here. It tightens down, and the top piece fits right over. You see, I don't have it lined up. Okay, see, that's lined up. See how this lines up with here. But this, I've gone tested it on a couple of rides. It does work good. There's one concern. You can see that it blocks part of the vision of the light pod up there. If you do night riding, that comes in handy. But if you don't need the fuel tank, you can remove it and you have your light system back. But I'm going to also post this on the NIROC site to give a good idea to folks, a visual idea rather than a written idea of how to do stuff like this. These little fuel cans go for around I think I bought them at $11, and maybe they're up to $17 now. I'm not sure. Like I said, right now they're having trouble getting nozzles, so you have to keep harassing them about trying to get nozzles in. But this is a good, effective way to make you a fuel carrier. And every now and then I need it. I built it because I have run on such long runs that I'm out of fuel. But it's a neat system. It works good, and it's easy for you guys to build. And so hopefully you get some good ideas, and you could build one like this for your four-wheeler. And like I said, always make it safe, always make it good. Overbuild things. If you're going to be hauling fuel, overbuild it. I see fuel carriers out there. I see folks taking fuel tanks and they'll put some twine around it to hold it down, and that's dumb. They're just, you know, when trouble happens, they try to wonder why. Overbuilt stuff. Do it right, and you'll like it for the long run. Anyhow, that'll give you some good ideas on stuff how to do. I'll pan over again to show you. That's them two. I had two of them. I originally had plans to do two of them on front, but when I got to think about it, all I really need is one. And that's how the nozzle looks. The nozzle's laying up on top right there. So you got some good ideas to build you a fuel carrier. Like I said, you can pick this up from Cheaper Than Dirt. They're out of Texas. cheaperthanddirt.com. They got a lot of good stuff in there. And hopefully I can get some more videos of some neat ideas I've done.